All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and the glory unto the unstoppable and undeniable force. YAHAWAH Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and then to the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, for time of this truth. And honors to the brethren in the Akim that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi YAHAWAH Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be Darkness. And this lesson is inspired, just well, through the spirit. I was speaking about this on the brother's comment board, the elder brother YAHAWAH, and I was mentioning how there's gonna be winter storms, throughout, pretty much throughout all Babylon, and I said, well, which could result in rolling blackouts, and that's what I experienced last night. Here it is. We're supposed to, and it's still coming, and it's probably gonna happen again. But in my area, we have pretty much every neighborhood that's in pretty much everywhere around where I live. There's people without power. There's still people without power right now. And a lot of people were how would I say? A lot of people were not happy about it, and were like when you hear them talk in their voice, they feel troubled, and last night, I went to bed, fell asleep watching a movie, and then I may have woken up around, like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was pitch black in my room, and I got these little lights. They're like galaxy lights, that shine, on the ceiling. And usually, they're on every night, or every morning when I wake up. But this was different. Everything was off. TV, even my phone. I had fallen asleep, on my phone, and then that had died. And I woke up and it was dark as hell, man. Like, I couldn't see shit. At first I thought I was blind. I was like, what the heck? Because here it is. I'm waking up out of a deep sleep, and I'm wondering, what the fuck? Oh, it's dark as hell in here. And then I'm looking for my phone. I eventually found my phone, but it was dead. And I was like, damn. And I was trying to look for the charger and everything. And what was going through my mind was, like in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, where it talks about how, Salakia, where they would hear things and they don't even know where it's coming, water, all kinds of shit, and the wind was hit, like we've been getting like 60-mile-an-hour winds here, and the wind was blowing, and I got a little bit of trees and bushes, where my windows were, and I'm all hearing the scratching and shit, and I'm all like, damn. I was like, because that's the main thing that woke me up was the wind, hitting the window, and the trees hitting the window and all that shit. And that's the first thing that came to my mind was Solomon. And then I go to work, and every day or all throughout the day, coworkers saying, "Oh, man, I got no power, man. It's been like that since 12 last night, and I still ain't got no power." And then they'll give out updates of the power will be on by this time, power will be on by this time, and it was just being kept pushing back. They said it was gonna be back on at 12 in the afternoon, and then it changed to 3, and then changed to 6, and then it changed to 9. And there's still, my power, to Wadi Al-Bashim came back on. And but most people, as of right now, they have no power. They have no heat. They have nothing, And people were panicking. People were like, I need propane, I need this, I need that. And it's just little things like this here. The power's going out and people are already losing their shit. Now it's gonna, and then I was thinking to myself today, I was like, man, it's just the power going out, and I was like, man, when all hell breaks loose, man, these people are gonna be fucked. These people are gonna be done, completely done. They're gonna be through. They're already through. Imagine when all hell's breaking loose. People are gonna be, like the scriptures talk about, men's hearts failing them for fear. We're gonna see this, man. But I'm gonna read this right here because this is what we're gonna experience here in these last days. This is Exodus 10 and 20. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he would not let the children of Israel go. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. And these people were feeling it for sure, 100%. They was feeling it. They wasn't at ease. They were not at ease at all. And it says, Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. And as of today, once 12 o'clock hits tonight, if those people ain't going, they haven't had power for a whole day. People's food is, rotten. There's this lady that came in, and she was like, oh, my 3 expensive fish died. And she was all sad about it, like pretty much on the edge of like about to cry, and I was just like, damn, like I get they're expensive, but it's just like things like that. Now you can only imagine how it's gonna be when Most High really brings the hammer down, See, but this is the Most High bringing forth all his wonders, and he did it in Egypt, in the ancient Egypt, and he's gonna do it in modern Egypt, a place which is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt, which is America. And we are without a doubt in these times. So this is Exodus 3:20. And I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I would do in the midst, which I would do in the midst thereof, and after that he will let you go. See? But you see how this is right here, we're seeing the Lord smiting Egypt with all the wonders, and he's smiting really the whole world. This is Exodus 7:1, and it says, and the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a god unto Pharaoh. And it says, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet, and thou shalt speak all that I command thee. And Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, because Moses wasn't the best speaker, and Moses told that to the Most High, and Most High was like, man, you try to get him an excuse, but I already got it covered, man. I got your brother. Your brother's gonna be speaking for you, And it says, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, and he that he send the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. And it says, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt, but Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth my armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt. By what? By great judgments, and people are getting the judgment, man. The Most High, he ain't playing. The Most High is not playing, man. And and from here, he's just going to bring it higher, man. He's going to take it higher from here, man. Okay? And this is the Most High punishing the wicked. And this is just the lights going out, man. How much when you see, people robbing each other for their goods. I mean, I won't be surprised if a motherfucker's super cold and he breaks in somebody's house who, he sees a next door neighbor. Here it is. I was thinking about this. I was like, man, watch a motherfucker, like, here it is. He's cold as hell in his house. And he sees his neighbor down the road. They got the lights on. And he's like, all right. Yeah, you got them lights on, nigga. When people are desperate, man, they'll fucking do that, whatever, man. And I won't be surprised if a motherfucker break into somebody's house, be like, you got heat. I ain't got no heat. This ain't fair. And then the motherfucker get blasted. When that happens, when people try to spoil each other's goods, when all hell breaks loose, man, these people are not going to be ready. There's going to be a lot of people that we're going to see, and they're going to fall very quickly. They're going to run into trouble, and trouble will take their ass out. But this is the book of Isaiah 13:11. I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see that? But see, we're seeing the world being punished for all their evil, and you wicked people for all your iniquities, man. And this is gonna elevate. It's just gonna get worse from here. This is the book of Jeremiah. Oh, through the Spirit. Let me go back to this, because, through the Spirit. This is scriptural too, because when you go to here, right? Because I have light in my dwelling place right now, in my home, but there's certain people that are literally in my area, like maybe 2-3 blocks down the road, who don't have light, and they sit in they living room with candles, and and having the propane, and in their home with the little heater connected to it so that they can stay warm. You see, they ain't got lights in their house, and this is according to the scriptures. And it says, and they saw, verse 23, and they saw not one another, neither rose anyone from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwelling place. And as you brothers can see, I got light, you know. And there's certain people who don't got the light. But I was that scripture, I should have continued to read, but the spirit had it to where I was brought back to it. So the YAHAWASHI. But I got light in my dwelling place, and most of these Edomites around here, they don't. And they hurting. They hurting. And I didn't too. But once I came home from work, I was good. So all praise to the Most High. But this is Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And evil is bad. And times, we're coming in some bad times. And it says, which they shall not be able to escape. So you won't be able to escape it. You won't be able to have, you can't do anything about it. And these people around here where I live, they can't do nothing about their power. They're being told that, hey, we're going to fix it at this time. And then they keep on postponing it. And the people getting pissed, man. People getting pissed the fuck off. But there was somebody in here who was angry, man. Angry, pissed the hell off. And I was like, damn. And usually he's, always in a good mood, but not today. And it says, and though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. That's right. We're going to see this more and more as these days go on. So, through the spirit, I'm going to go ahead and here, just something I wanted to touch upon, and we're going to see, because we're still expected, let me see, we're still expected some snow here, right here, where I'm at. See if it loads. Right now it's 31 degrees outside. People are freezing in their homes. But there's 83%. There's all this. This is the weather for the week, And there's possible snow. Snow possibly, which is more than likely going to happen around 10 o'clock, which is in about, not that far. And it's going to be from here, and it's going to, by the morning, there's 83% chance of snow. And it's looking at like 6 inches of it. So we're gonna see, and there's high winds. The winds are crazy. It says 6 miles, but this morning it was like at 60, and I was like, God damn, like, oh shit. 5 mile winds. See, so the Most High, he's gonna escalate it. These people are gonna be catching more hell around here and really throughout all Babylon. So I just wanted to share that with you brothers. See, this is happening throughout all America. And this is the Most High, because I'm gonna end off here. Leave you brothers with this precept. Is it? Yeah, Nahum chapter 2. No, Nahum chapter 3. I got my precepts mixed up. Here, that's the first one. Yeah, I question myself. This is the book of Nahum chapter 1 verse 2. Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord revengeth, and is furious. And the Lord, it said, the Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. You see that? And those of you that are not for them, when the Father, you're against them, that makes you his enemy, and also ours. And it says, and the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all quit the wicked. And it says, the Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. See, so this is the Heavenly Father bringing this weather. He's in control of all things. All right. So I'm ending here through the Spirit, brothers. Pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. As always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders, great millstone, GMS with time of this truth. Honors to the brethren in the Akim that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And it's on to the next one. Shalom.